Have you ever wondered if the classic path to wealth building, saving and investing, is the only way to go? In the world of finance, we've been conditioned to believe that the road to riches is paved with disciplined saving and wise investments. You know the drill. Open a savings account, stash away a portion of your paycheck each month, invest in a diversified portfolio, and voila, you're on the path to financial prosperity. But let's pause for a moment and consider this. Is this traditional approach to wealth building still effective in our modern, rapidly evolving economy? Is putting your hard-earned cash in a savings account where it earns meager interest really the best use of your money? And when it comes to investments, well, they're not without their risks, are they? Market volatility, economic downturns, inflation, these can all eat away at your investment returns. Moreover, this conventional wisdom assumes that everyone has a surplus of money to save or invest, which isn't the case for many of us. We're living in an age of rising living costs, stagnant wages, and increasing financial insecurity. Saving and investing might be sound advice, but it's not always practical or feasible. So it begs the question, are there alternative paths to wealth building that could potentially be more effective, more accessible, and maybe even more exciting? Think about it. We live in a world where technological advancements have opened up a plethora of opportunities. Opportunities for entrepreneurship, for turning passions into profitable side hustles, for negotiating better salaries and benefits. Is it possible that these alternative paths could lead to wealth building that's not only more attainable, but also more satisfying? The traditional methods of wealth building have their merits, no doubt. But they're not the only game in town. It's time to expand our horizons and explore the myriad of ways we can build wealth in today's dynamic economic landscape. Let's dive into one of these alternative paths, entrepreneurship. Imagine this. You have an idea, a vision that you believe could change the world, or at least make it a better place. This is where the journey of an entrepreneur often begins. It's a path that's not for the faint-hearted, but for those who dare to tread. It can lead to immense wealth and personal fulfillment. Take the story of our guest today, a young entrepreneur who started their first business venture in their early 20s. They saw a problem in their community and thought, I can solve this. This relentless drive, matched with an innovative idea, laid the groundwork for their entrepreneurial journey. The early days were challenging, to say the least. There were countless sleepless nights, endless brainstorming sessions, and a fair share of doubters. But our entrepreneur held fast to their vision, fueled by a burning desire to succeed and make a difference. And the hard work paid off. Today, their business is thriving, serving thousands of customers and employing a significant number of people. But beyond the impressive balance sheet, the real wealth our entrepreneur built was in the form of life-changing products, job creation, and community impact. This is the power of entrepreneurship. It's not just about making money, it's about creating value, solving problems, and making a positive impact. And in the process, an entrepreneur can build substantial wealth. But let's be clear, entrepreneurship is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It requires dedication, hard work, resilience, and a willingness to take risks. It's a journey filled with ups and downs, triumphs and setbacks. But for those who persist, the rewards can be immense. So, if you've ever had an idea that you think could change the world, or if you've ever dreamed of being your own boss, consider the entrepreneurial path. It might just be the wealth-building alternative you've been looking for. Remember, wealth is not just about having a lot of money. It's about having a lot of options. And entrepreneurship can provide just that, a wealth of options. As we can see, entrepreneurship can be a powerful path to wealth building. Another exciting way to build wealth is through side hustles. This isn't about making a quick buck or two. No, we're talking about those daring individuals who've dared to dream bigger, turning their passions into profitable ventures. Take the story of Sophia, a graphic designer by day, who started a small Etsy shop, selling handmade jewelry as a creative outlet. Her unique designs caught the attention of people around the world. Soon she was shipping her creations far and wide. Her side hustle became a major source of income, allowing her to quit her 9-to-5 job and focus on her business full-time. Then there's the tale of Max, a software engineer with a knack for baking. He would bring his homemade pastries to the office, and his colleagues loved them. Encouraged by their praise, he started selling his baked goods at local farmers markets. His side hustle, which started as a simple passion for baking, eventually evolved into a successful patisserie. And who could forget the story of Ava, a high school teacher with a love for photography? She started offering her services as a wedding photographer during the summer months. Her side hustle quickly gained traction, and before she knew it, she was booking gigs year-round, turning her love for capturing beautiful moments into a thriving business. These stories remind us that side hustles aren't just about making a bit of extra cash on the side. They're about harnessing your talents, pursuing your passions, and creating your own path to financial success. They're about transforming the ordinary into the extraordinary. But remember, every successful side hustle starts with a single step. It begins with identifying your skills and interests and exploring how you can turn them into a viable business opportunity. It's about passion, perseverance, and the willingness to take risks. Clearly, side hustles can be more than just a way to make ends meet. They can be a way to make your dreams come true. So, why not take that first step today? Who knows? Your side hustle could be the next big success story. Now, let's talk about a less-known strategy: negotiating your salary. You see, it's not just about the hours we put in or the quality of our work. It's also about the value we place on ourselves and our abilities. And that's where salary negotiation comes in. It's a common misconception that the first salary offer is the final one. But the reality is that it's often just a starting point. Employers anticipate negotiation and they respect it. It shows that you understand your worth. Think about it. Even a modest increase in your initial salary can amount to a significant sum over the course of your career. A $5,000 raise today could mean hundreds of thousands more in your lifetime. That's a lot of potential wealth left on the table if you don't negotiate. So how do you do it effectively? Well, it's all about preparation and confidence. Firstly, research is vital. Know the industry standards for your position and location. There are numerous online resources available to help you with this. And don't forget to factor in your experience, skills, and qualifications. Secondly, practice makes perfect. Rehearse your negotiation conversation. It might feel a bit strange at first, but it will help you feel more confident when the real discussion happens. Thirdly, don't just focus on the salary. Remember, benefits are an integral part of your compensation package. Consider things like health insurance, retirement plans, vacation days, and even flexible working hours. Lastly, remember to stay professional and respectful during the negotiation process. It's not a confrontation, it's a conversation about your worth. Now, this might seem daunting, especially if you're new to the workforce. But remember, you don't have to do it alone. There are career coaches and advisors who can guide you through this process. Negotiating your salary is about understanding your worth and not being afraid to ask for it. Remember, the path to wealth isn't just about saving or investing, it's also about earning. And sometimes, earning more starts with asking for more. So, how can you start building wealth outside traditional paths? To embark on this exciting journey, the first step is to identify your skills and interests. These are the building blocks of your personal wealth-building foundation. Reflect on what you're good at, what you enjoy doing, and how these can translate into a potential income stream. Perhaps you're a whiz at graphic design, or you have a knack for tutoring, or maybe you're an expert at baking the best chocolate chip cookies. Each of these skills can be turned into a profitable side hustle. Next, explore potential side hustle ideas. Consider the market demand, competition, and how you can differentiate your offer. For instance, if you're a graphic designer, you might focus on creating logos for small businesses. Or if you're a tutor, you could specialize in a niche subject. Remember, the key to a successful side hustle is to offer something that people need and are willing to pay for. So, do your research, test your ideas, and be ready to adjust based on feedback. Now let's talk about increasing your earning potential. This could mean negotiating your salary or asking for a raise at your current job. It's important to understand your worth and be able to communicate it effectively. Consider the value you bring to your role, your accomplishments, and the market rate for your position. Prepare a compelling case for why you deserve a higher salary and be ready to present it in a professional and confident manner. Finally, put your plan into action. Start your side hustle, negotiate your salary, and watch your wealth grow. It's not always going to be easy, but remember, the road to wealth is paved with challenges and triumphs. Remember, wealth building is a journey, not a destination. So, why not start exploring these alternative paths today? Every step you take brings you closer to financial independence and the life you dream of.